Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy LastChanceFPS, or you call me Chance. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my honest review of the first weekend of the Black Ops 4 multiplayer beta. I honestly wanted to wait to release this video because you've probably seen a bunch of different people uploading videos of their honest review of the Black Ops 4 beta within like the first day of the beta coming out. And personally for me, I wanted to wait till the first weekend was over in case anything new came out or unlocked, just in case it changed my mind. I wanted to make a honest full review of this beta and not just rush anything out. But regardless, guys, let's hop into my honest review of the Black Ops 4 beta. Now, personally for me, I think this game has a lot of potential. In its current state, if I had to give it a rank of just being a good game, not so much of me enjoying the game, I have to give it like either a 6 or a 6.5 out of 10. Now, that might seem really low compared to other Treyarch games, and you're right. All of the other Treyarch games in the Call of Duty franchise, I felt like have done really well. Now, personally, I haven't been able to play all of them, but I did participate in both Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, and I love those games. I thought they were great games. Even Black Ops 1 in their first game, I believe, World at War, one of their first games, all of their games were great. So this is, in my opinion, by far the worst Treyarch game that they've released. I don't believe that this took 3 years. I think they are developing a completely different game, and then Activision stepped in and said, this isn't gonna work, you need to change everything. This game just doesn't feel finished or polished. So the first thing I want to talk about is the specialists. Now, going back to Black Ops 3, I thought the specialists were fine. I had no problem with them, but in this game, I feel like there's a lot of noob-friendly specialist abilities that I personally totally despise, and I really hope they change. So for the first one, the battery, I think the War Machine is fine. The cluster grenade is also pretty good, so I have no problem with the battery. It is what it is. It's a noob 2 grenade launcher, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty good. The next one is Torque, and I absolutely hate this guy. If you use Torque in my game, you're a loser, just to start out. Like, straight up, I hate you if you use this, because he has this stupid thing called Barricade, which is pretty much a portable head glitch. They could just put this down in a choke point and just head glitch it, and it takes forever to destroy it, and it's just really stupid, as well as the razor wire, which I believe either damages you a lot or kills you if you try to run through it, or at least slows you down. So if someone could just put this in a doorway and you literally can't go through it without pretty much dying. So if you use Torque, you're a loser, and I just feel like this is like just the stupidest specialist in the game. Next is Recon, and personally for me, I thought Recon was by far my favorite specialist in the game. It pretty much has the Black Ops 3 Vision Pulse, which doesn't just scan in your close proximity, but it actually scans the whole map, and your teammates get to see it, and I believe it does 2 sweeps. So you get a crap ton of points when using him, so I really like it for that, as well as he has a sensor dart, which if you shoot this in a choke point or a really popular spot, they pretty much get marked on the map where they are, almost like a VSAT where it's like constant. So I felt like that was really helpful in game. Next was Seraph, and I think Seraph was a close second. The Annihilator pistol is a return, really like it. Pretty much same thing. The tactical, I think, is underrated because you could put this down in objective game modes, and it basically allows you to spawn in. It's just really helpful, and I actually really like the Seraph to run. Next is the Ruin. Personally, for me, the Grav Slam is whatever. It kind of gets annoying at times, but it is what it is. But the Grapple Gun, I really hate because I just think it's really stupid, and it's just not Call of Duty to have this gun that could basically allow you to like go to weird spots of the map really fast. I just don't think the Grapple Gun is a Call of Duty feature. I don't really think they can necessarily remove it, but they just gotta like reduce the amount of times you can unlock, because I feel like a lot of people spam this, and it's just really annoying to go up against. Next is Crash, and honestly, Crash is whatever. I didn't really think Crash was that good. He has like this assault pack thing that you throw down for ammo. It is what it is, but he also has this ability called, I think, like TAC 5 or something, where it basically gives everybody in his close proximity more health. And in a game where, again, another aspect, the time to kill, it's just way too high. I've had so many times where I shoot someone 5-6 times at close range with an AR, which would normally kill them, but they have like 1 or 2 more shot left of health, and then they kill me because I stopped shooting. Time to kill is just absolutely way too high. 150 needs to be turned down. Either turn it down to like either maybe 125 or even 100 possibly, or another solution that Treyarch can do is to increase the bullet damage of all the guns, because they just need to reduce the time to kill, because in Treyarch games, as you guys know, it has by far the worst hit detection out of all the different Call of Duty development teams, and this game is really showing how bad it is with the really long time to kill. So they really need to change that and remove things that can basically add to the time to kill, but instead they should reduce it. One of the last couple of specialists I want to talk about is the fire break. Again, the purifiers of training flamethrower, really cool. The reactor core is kind of annoying, but kind of useless at the same time. I don't know, it is what it is. Ajax, I hate this dude, just like the guy earlier. He's got this like really stupid ballistic shield thing where you can shoot out of the shield with the machine gun and you can't shoot back. Stupidest idea I have ever seen in my life. Why is this a thing? The point of running a riot shield is to deflect bullets, not deflect bullets and shoot back. What am I supposed to do when I got a dude charging me with a riot shield and he could shoot me at the same time? What am I supposed to do, Treyarch? I don't understand. This is literally the dumbest thing in the game, and I've died so many times to losers running this thing. They need to take out the ability to shoot back, because what's the point of going up against people if everybody's spamming you with this? As well as he has a 9-bang, which is very annoying because it lasts forever. So basically he could 9-bang you and then basically shoot you and there's nothing you could do about it. Really annoying. If you run Ajax, I hate you, but most annoying specialist to go up against. Next is Nomad, and it has this really cool canine dog, which I think is broken because I've had so many times where it like runs up right next to me and doesn't kill me. It just stands there and then you could basically just shoot him down. They need to buff him or something, because I like the concept of the canine unit, but they really do need to change it. And then he also has like this mesh mine thing, which is basically like a IED or a tripwire, whatever you want to call it. Really annoying, but it is what it is. And then the final specialist I want to talk about is the Prophet. The Tempest is back. They kind of changed it. It's more like a sniper rifle type Tempest gun. I don't know, it's really weird. When you shoot someone once, that it doesn't kill them, it puts them in a downed position, kind of like zombies, which is kind of unique and different. I've never seen this before in a Call of Duty. But if you shoot them again, you could kill them, and I believe you have like over 10 shots. So the Tempest can be good, but if you're not accurate, it's kind of trash. And then he also has this really annoying thing called the Seeker Shock Mine, and it's basically like throwing down a toy car that seeks people out and shocks them. And if you don't hit the square button to basically break out of it right away, it continues to shock you for like easily over 5 to 8 seconds, and then you're a free kill. Really annoying, and I hate going up against this, and I just feel like there's way too many specialist abilities that are just way too noob friendly. Another thing I want to talk about is just flat out how much Treyarch and Black Ops 4 is copying from other games. It is hilarious how much different things they're copying from games like Overwatch or especially Rainbow Six Siege, that it's just annoying. I don't want Call of Duty to copy. I want them to innovate and create their own unique things to make Call of Duty great. I don't want them to steal from Overwatch. I don't want them to steal from Rainbow Six Siege, Titanfall, whatever it might be. Stick to your own concept. There's way too many things in this game that have never been in a Call of Duty before that shouldn't be, for good reason, because it's annoying. And I don't know why they're changing it up. They just need to go back to their roots and do their own separate things. Another thing I want to talk about is the gear. Now, going back to the time to kill, another thing you could add on top of the already high time to kill is this really annoying thing called like the armor shield, armor plate thing. It basically gives you an extra like 50 health, I think, like basically an extra 1 to 2 shots. And it basically gives you 200 health, and every time they spawn in, they have this. Now, if you don't run AP rounds, which I highly recommend because I feel like a lot of people are running this really annoying shield, you're screwed. Everybody's gonna have more health than you if you're not running the shield or if you're running AP rounds. So basically the shield is forcing you to play the game a certain way that you may not normally already want to play. And it's just really annoying. I don't want to have to mold my playstyle in a game round because of what other people are running. I want to be able to run my own setup the way I want to run it, not because of what other people. So they need to either take the shield out of the game, or they need to greatly reduce how much extra health it gives you. As you guys know, they molded this game a lot around the stem shot. Personally, for me, I thought the stem shot was fine. I thought for first it wasn't going to be Call of Duty like, because that hasn't been in a Call of Duty multiplayer before, or at least not this wide scale. But personally for me, in terms of like the abilities or whatever you want to call it, I found a lot of success with actually running the acoustic sensor, which is pretty much like 6th Sense of this game. And I highly recommend you guys to check that out, because I don't think you have to run stem shot, but you can if you really want to rush. Personally, try out the acoustic sensor. I think it's really helpful. Just don't run the shield. And then finally, the last thing I want to talk about is the kill streaks in the game. Now, I don't know why, but the kill streaks in this game are just absolutely terrible. In prior Call of Duty games for Treyarch, the kill streaks have always been amazing. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, even Black Ops 3. All the kill streaks were amazing. I've tried out all of them. The UAV is what it is. The counter UAV is what it is. The care package is what it is. But like the Hellstorm missile is mediocre at best. The lightning strike is whatever. The Mantis sucks, which is pretty much like this game's version of the Cerberus. Absolutely terrible. The sentry gun is pretty much useless. It never kills people. The attack chopper literally sits in the sky and does nothing all game. Gets no kills. The strike team is like, what, 2 dudes that jump in and literally do nothing. I just feel like all of these streaks are useless. Now, currently the level cap is, I believe, 34, so not all of the kill streaks have been shown to us, but I have gotten the 2 highest streaks in the game a couple times out of the care package, that being both the strafe run, which is basically like a warthog, as well as the gunship or the AC-130. I've gotten the strafe run probably like 5 or 6 times, and I think the most kills I got with it was 8. And I think this streak has potential, but if you're not playing on a good map, it really won't do a whole lot for you. But what I've noticed is that it does like 5 or 6 strafe runs, not just like 2 or 3. So it actually has a lot of time to get you kills. So I think that streak has potential. And I actually got the gunship, believe it or not, out of a care package, which I will have a gameplay of me using the streak, and this streak actually went ham. It got me like 12 or 15 kills in a short amount of time. This streak is actually really useful. I think this is going to be by far the best streak in the beta, or maybe even in the full game when it releases. When they release the level cap in the next weekend of the beta, definitely try out the gunship and the strafe run if you guys can. I think these 2 streaks have potential, but all of the middle tier streaks are basically useless. So I'm going to go quickly through 2 more things I want to talk about, and that is the maps as well as just my opinion of the game. Now, the maps I think are honestly average at best. There's really not any of them that I'm too thrilled about. I think maybe Frequency might be my favorite map. I just feel like the maps are definitely designed for 5v5 play. And personally for me, I want 6v6, but these maps are just way too small to be 6v6. They got to stick to 5v5, which is kind of frustrating. But I really hope in the full game they release better maps and not the best maps are here in the beta. The maps are whatever. I'm not really too thrilled about that. And I really hope that they improve them going into the near future. Now, that's pretty much everything I want to talk about in this beta. Like I said, maybe 6.5 out of 10 would have to be my rating. I really hope they change all these different things. I heard Treyarch has been getting feedback of what they're going to change, and I really hope they follow through with this. They really need to buff the streaks. They need to fix up the time to kill. Those are pretty much my 2 biggest concerns in this game right now. But if they change those 2 things, I think this game will go down the right path. Hopefully, they incorporate our feedback. If you guys want to enjoy my Black Ops 4 honest review, please leave a like on the video. It truly means the world to me. Subscribe to the channel for future Black Ops 4 videos and live streams of mine here on the channel. Check out all the good stuff linked down in the description down below. Click the bell notification. Comment down below what you guys thought of the video. And until next time, I will catch you guys in the next video.